I'm sorry I have been late with the series. I've just been really busy with other games, like the Valentine's update in Fish, new other new games. But don't worry, we are. I did say I was coming back, but I mean we are like 11 days over the mark because I was gonna do it like every week or every 2 weeks or something. But I mean we're here now, so it's not too much of a problem. I'm trying to wait for the XP to come in. I gifted on my main account. I gifted this account 12 hours of XP, so I'm trying to wait for that to come in. I had to do it globally because my main account was in second seed, so it might take a bit. I might have to grind a little bit more for it to work, which isn't a problem. Guess I could turn the sound on. I feel like that's probably going to be too loud, isn't it? I might just turn it down to 1 bar because it's not like overly loud, but I don't want to go deaf. I'm not going to say I'm deaf, but sometimes it does feel like it, but turn this heat down a bit. Okay, we've done that. I think normally it takes like a minute or two for the XP to come in, but I've been here for like 2 minutes. I mean, I did get sent to the right account, so that's the bonus. Okay, so am I going to the right place? Yeah. Okay. No, I'll just use the keyboard. I'm hoping I get registers soon. See, I want to do these ones, which is the level, but they're so far apart from each other. So I kind of find it pointless. They do give me more XP though, don't they? Yeah, I mean, this will help me level up a lot. The only problem with it though, if I had free game, it would make it easier. But just by the looks of how far apart these red guys are, they are so far apart. They're circling around the rest of the area. While these prisoners, in the other hands, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 people, and they're all in the same range. If I wanted to kill all 8 or whatever the hell I got to kill them, how many is it real quick? I think it's like 8. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, if I kill all 8 of them, I'll get a lot of XP. The only problem with it is they're so goddamn far apart. Like seriously, why are they so spread out? They couldn't just make it like the same with these ones. I think it's just because they have more XP to give me. Instead of 550, I get 780. But still, why are they so far apart? It would be good if they weren't so far apart. Like, look at that. Look at the distance of that. 3 guys are just like a mile apart, basically. That's why I'm just going to sit here and kill the prisoners because it's going to be 10 times easier. It's going to be 10 times easier, and I don't have to struggle as much. Okay. I don't know when the XP is coming in, but I kind of do need that though. 850 Robux for that, you know. Okay. And we do have smoke fruit, as you remember in the last stream. Someone did tell me that the smoke fruit actually gives you immunity. As long as you're a level higher than the enemies, then you're good. Like if I was, you know, like a level or two higher than these other ones, like maybe if I'm like level, 211 or two something, like just slightly higher than them because they're already at 210. And every time I go to fight them, I'm I get snacked up. Oh, well, the XP came in, nice. Actually, what I might do, I'm gonna collect this XP before I do anything with them. So then when I do complete my quest, it's all good. There we go, collect that. Once I have collected that, go into here, 12 hours, redeem that. 12 hours. I mean, we're not going to use 12 hours today anyway. We're going to use, I would say probably, it's still the morning, so I don't know. I don't know how long we're going to go for. I don't have much to do today anyway, but we'll see. Well, the first stream was like, I think 3 hours. Second stream was like an hour or something, but maybe 2 hours or something, we'll see. If I have enough, like, energy and I'm not, yeah, I guess too bored or something, but no. We'll see how far we go. That's only one taking damage. The other one's not done. I don't know, it's just not in the range. Three more. And this time I've actually got XP and I've got a lot of it. I'm just glad I bought Robux on my main account. Mind you, this other account won't actually ever have anything good on it. Because once I get to level 2,800, the series will be over. And it's mainly just because getting all the weapons and other random secret things in the game, it's kind of just a part of where it's too grindy to get them, and you have to wait hours to even get something. It's like Second Seed, I think it's the True Triple Katanas or something. I would love to get them, but the only problem with it is you have to wait, I think it's like 3 hours each time to get lucky for one of the guys to even spawn, and then you have a short amount of time to go find that guy. And you've kind of got to know the locations beforehand before you actually go ahead and do it. Well, like I say, my main account doesn't even have it. And it's just because of the waiting times and especially being in a public session at the time. Like, if you're in a public session and someone else is doing that quest line too, you're going to have a higher chance of not getting it done. So what we're going to do actually, now that I'm 3 levels higher than what it's requiring, I'm going to try and do the other ones. Mind you, they are far apart, but I shouldn't take damage now. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so maybe this might be a lot easier for me to do. They're still far apart, but, you know, fuck it. I kind of just wanted to wait for them to actually be, well, actually, I just wanted to wait for me to be over their level, which is should be fine for what I'm doing. At least I can just sit here and just spam them and it's all good. Of course he's your friend. What's this? Like, they just get further and further apart. Like, why? Like, whoever designed this questline to be like this is just a knobhead, bro. Like, this is just fucking ridiculous. I can understand why the prison is the best place to grind for any level. I mean, mind you, it's one of the best places for, I guess, XP, and it's sort of just easier. Because the enemies aren't too spread out. I mean, I say they're not too spread out, but the only enemies that aren't exactly spread out are the prisoners. The guards on the other end, which are these people, are spread out ridiculously amount. Like, you have to walk like 10 miles just to even get to the second one over it. Like, why is it like this? I don't like this at all. They couldn't just, group them up in one area or something. I guess they have to watch each end of the walls, but like, come on. This is just out of hand. Like, mind you, I've always liked Blox fruits. Like, mind you, like, I have said on Twitch, and I think I've said it on YouTube a few times as well. I really just despise of any game that involves grinding. For starters, Blox fruits is really fucking grindy. Mind you, it's at that point to where it's a little too grindy, but what can you really do? Blox fruits is all about the grind. Mind you, in my opinion, for the games I've played so far, Blox fruits actually, I would say Blox fruits is the second most grindiest game. And if you haven't already played it, Bee Simulator, or Bee Simulator, is the most grindiest game on Roblox ever made. That shit I think, was released 2018. And to this day, it still gets updated. Like, I think it was like a month or something ago, it recently got updated with the Beamus or whatever it is, like the Christmas update. Mind you, surprisingly, that game fell off and now is coming back better than ever, which I don't even know why. Like, it's a good game, but seriously, that game is grinding. Like, it will take you probably 5 years to maybe get to mid-game, not even end-game. It will take you a lot longer to get end-game. It'll probably take you a maximum of 10 straight years to even get to endgame. At least what I've seen and heard from a lot of people, to this day, people are still grinding in that game to even get to endgame. A lot of people aren't even there. Like, it'll probably take you maybe 2 to 3 years to get to, like, just to even reach the mid-game. And then it'll take you another 4 to 5 years to even get to endgame, or at least close to it. But yeah, like, Bee Simulator is actually more grindy than any game out there. Like, a lot of people will say it's Blox fruits, but no. You can't compare Blox fruits and Bee Simulator with the grind. Like, mind you, I do like Bee Simulator, because I've played it years ago and then kind of just stopped. I was playing it like with a friend who introduced me, but I don't even talk to that guy anymore. Because he was actually somewhat pretty good at the game. It was better than me. Like, he wasn't anywhere near end game or even mid game. He was still sort of new, but he knew what he was doing though. But damn. I leveled up 4 times from that. Damn. So it is, I mean, you do get more XP from these, but I'm just going to stop bothering killing them because they just take too long. The grind to go back and forwards with them is ridiculous. So I'm just going to stick with the business. Welcome to everyone who has joined the stream. Appreciate you being here. I am sorry that I was very late with this live stream to do this, but again, I was busy playing some other games, new games that released, working on the Valentine's update in Fish. I'm pretty sure there's a Valentine's update coming for Blox Switch as well, actually. I don't think it's out yet, but I think it's coming maybe this weekend or something. Like, mind you, I don't play Blox Switch enough to even care. Like, all I can say, the only reason I'm actually grinding on this small level I can, I guess. It's mainly just because I want to see how. Basically, I just want to see if they've actually changed anything up, though, with the leveling system. Because a lot of people have complained that First C is really grindy still, and they haven't made it any easier. And just from me, experiencing the game so far, I can happily say they have not changed fuck all with the First C. First C is still as grindy as it was when I first started. They haven't made it any easier to gain levels quicker. Again, unless you're a hacker, then sure, but just from a person that is free to play, this shit is difficult as fuck. They need to make it to where anyone who is a free to play player, I'm going to try my best. Actually, not even try my best. I'm going to make this a free to play account. I'm not buying. Well, I'm not going to buy any Robux on this account to begin with. The only type of stuff I'm going to get is either gifts from my main account, which will only be XP. I could buy 2 times mastery or 2 times money, but I don't think that's really going to need to be done, really. But as I can already feel, though, is Blox Fruits really does, with the grind, it's actually pushing you to spend Robux, because this game isn't really made for anyone that's free to play. I can happily say that. Just from me doing this already, this game is literally not made for free to play. If you're a free to play player, you might as well quit. Unless you actually want to push yourself with the grind and go right ahead, but bro, I can say this game is really just not meant for free to play. It's fun and all, but it's going to be 10 times, actually no, it's going to be about 20 times more grindy than you would actually think. Which is actually surprising to say, but it is true. It is very true. The grind is actually insane in this game. But yeah, if you do like it, then go ahead, but the grind is insane. Alright, 220, nice. But yeah, the grind for this game is ridiculous. It's not bad. It's definitely doable, because it's grindy, but it's not at a point to where it's impossible. There's a lot of other games out there that are grindy as hell. For example, The Forge. That shit is a little too ridiculous with the grind. Especially if you're starting quest lines that the game shouldn't allow you to do. There's quest lines that I'm still on that I just haven't even gone back to the game to play because, restrictions for certain things that I can't do in the game. The gambling, which is the race reroll stuff. Because I can't even buy the rerolls unless I use a VPN on my phone and then buy the rerolls and then hop back on my PlayStation. But it was weird though, because when I first started The Forge, I could actually buy the rerolls, but then 3 updates after, it magically has stopped me from doing it. It's a little weird though, because I realised it from a video that someone was talking about. I'm just like, okay then, damn. I'm not sure why it was allowed to begin with right at the very start of the game when it first came out, but then magically it's become to where you can't do it now. But yeah, one thing I don't understand, The Forge should be like Blox Fruits, to where you shouldn't be able to start a quest line unless you're a high enough level. Like Blox Fruits. The way Blox Fruits is, you can't start, for example, the prisoners, or something like this. You can't start these levels until you're 190 and then above. But no, The Forge allows you to accept any quest, doesn't matter what level you are. And then you have to sit there and figure out the things you have to grind for without actually having the right materials or the tools or anything like that. Mainly the pickaxes. Because you need a hell of money in the forge so you can buy a good pickaxe. And unless you're a pay-to-win player, it's going to be easy. If you're free to play, you're going to be there for a while. Like me. I mind you, I have spent money in the forge for re-rolls and I think some other things, but mainly, like, the forge actually takes after the Blox routes a bit with the pay-to-win. I mean, 2 levels high, I mean, we should hopefully be good. But yeah, mind you, when the Forge came out, that was actually a really good game. And after like a while, it does get very, very grindy. Is this like just a one thing? Okay, the Warden. Which one is the Warden? I think it's this guy right here, right? Chief Warden? No, he's 230, so it's not him. I think it's this guy. Chief Warden. Should be this guy here, right? I just wanna get closer to see their names. Okay, here it is. Okay, so it doesn't matter what level you are, it's a boss fight, so they all automatically just destroy you. That's what I hate about like, can't you make it to where like they can be like the actual enemies to where they don't take damage, or at least I don't take damage. You just want to like, hit them and then try and get out of their range before you do die. I should really be I should be in shift lock, but I mean I don't have to be, it's just probably would be easier. Rightio then. Okay, so it takes 3 minutes for that one to spawn, and probably the same with this one as well. 3 minutes. Well, Joe, I can't kill that guy yet until I'm level 30. So yeah, so Chief Warden, he's level 230, gives me 1,000,000 XP. The Swan guy 240. So it's like 10 levels each time. 850 out there. So now we're gonna have to go back to the other enemies, or back to the prisoners. Why is my camera doing that? Can we not do that? Okay. Let's go back to the prisoners and kill these and see if we can get to level 230 or higher. Yeah, it doesn't matter what level higher I am, the bosses will still destroy me. Besides the enemies, they won't, but the boss is the only one that actually still do damage to you. I wish they didn't, but what can you do? Don't know why I did that like that, but okay. I don't know if the other one's still coming. Oh, he is. Right. Nice. He must have despawned or something. There we go. Hey, welcome everyone into the stream, or welcome to everyone who has joined the stream today. Appreciate you all being here. And thank you to all the new subscribers who have subscribed from the last stream as well. But again, if you do want to see more of this series continue, which again, I'll be trying my best to do this every week or every few weeks, so try my best here. But with other games that I'm constantly playing the more of, like I'm playing more of Fish and some other games in between, like mainly. What is with my camera doing? Can we not do that? Stay still. It's acting like it's the freaking It's acting like the Dusty Trip, which I played that one time, and it's impossible to play. Not because it's hard or anything. It's sort of with the camera. How like in this game the camera goes down for some weird reason. So the Dusty Trip, the camera just automatically turns like this constantly, and I'm just like, you can't even play it. It basically just rotates all around. It's like, I don't know how anyone plays Dusty Trip on consoles. It's literally impossible. And as far as to this day, as far as I know, they just have not fixed it. And it is because two big studios own the game, and all they care about is pay to win. Or, I guess, money, you should say. Like, I know a lot of your favorite games out there, which a lot of kids don't even know it. But, for example, one take of these enemies. For example, we have got Steel Brainlock. If you do not already know, that game is owned by Sammy, which he made the game, but he copied a lot of other games to make Steel Brainlock, which is ridiculous. He's copyrighting himself and he does not give a shit about it. But if you don't already know, Sammy is actually working with two big studios. Like, Sammy is a part of their company, or something like that. This is why, if you're in a different, like, for example, if you're in America, and you're actually buying Lucky Blocks, you're actually giving money to Sammy, but you're also giving money to two big studios. That is why there's so much pay to win in Steel Brainrock. And it's mainly the Lucky Blocks. And like I think now you can buy like a 10 pack of Lucky Blocks for like 5,000 Robux. That is two big prices right there. Two big has priced them. Not even Sammy himself. Sammy just runs the game in admin abuse. Two Big Studios is the one that sets them prices. Like they're probably saying, telling Sammy to like actually put the prices out this high, and I'm just like, the only people that are actually going to buy them or actually can afford them is content creators. Like, for example, you've got Kalis, you got freaking Creekcraft, Fulton, stuff like that. Actually, I don't know if Creekcraft actually buys Lucky Blocks. As far as I know, he hasn't. I think it's just mainly Sammy, Fulton, Stake that actually buy the Lucky Blocks. There's probably other people out there too that do, but they're the only cunts that are actually rich enough to do it. And then you got Creekcraft out there with millions of Robux that maybe does. I'm not really sure. I don't keep up with him enough. But yeah, so like, these are people that are probably still keeping Steel Brain actually up and running. Like, if they stopped playing, I guarantee Steel Brain would be dead by now. But no, they keep going back to it. Mind you, Steel Brain has died off from the players they used to have. Like, last time I seen it was like 200,000. It's better than, the freaking 1 million players active or whatever it is, or daily. But we can all agree we don't want any of this brainwash shit in Roblox anymore. We need to get rid of it. Like, we're in a whole new year, and there's still kids out there saying the two numbers that we can't even say anymore, because it's like, it should be banned from any dictionary or whatever the hell it is. To be honest, actually, yeah. That number, them two numbers need to be banned completely. We need to erase them from the earth. Because it doesn't matter, like, how you put it. Like, it's like kids in school these days. You can't even, like, count numbers. Like, teaching young kids, you can't even count numbers. Because as soon as you get them to them two numbers, which I'm not going to even bother saying, but as soon as you get to them two numbers, kids go freaking absolutely crazy. Like, bruh, it is not that serious. Like, kids can't even learn numbers anymore because of people just ruining the fucking world. Just like ruining the planet. Yep. I'm trying to keep these as even as possible so I actually have the right amount of stats. It's also so I can actually get up to. Actually, yeah, I think it's level 500 is the Upper Sky Island. Actually, we're going to start the quest. We can't do anything because we need to start the quest. Mind you, 500,000, so we're going to get a lot of levels. 230. Mind you, we're going to take damage from him anyway, just because it doesn't matter what level you are, you're going to take damage either way. Oh my god, he did more damage than the other one did. Whoo! Bah, calm down, calm down. It ain't. Nope, you missed it. The worst thing about this guy, he actually runs at you while the other guy doesn't. He's chillax a little bit. Oh! God damn, bro. We're gonna be here for a bit. The other thing about it, he doesn't really travel that far. The only problem with it, I have to, sort of rush this a bit because if I do keep dying, which, I lose bounty. Which again, I don't really give a shit about the bounty. It would be cool to see how far I can actually make it. Like, as far as I know, as far as I know, there's people that have actually made it out of first sea with 2.5 million bounty, which I don't understand how you're doing that. Like, I've never even made it out of first sea with really any bounty. And I wouldn't say it's because I've died multiple times, which obviously I have, but like, you really only lose bounty from people killing you. And also, first sea is actually pretty calm with the bounty, because first sea, I think you still lose bounty from players, which that's where I was losing all my bounty from. Is players just constantly killing me. Like max level players from third sea in first sea just farming young people that are just new to the game like me. And this is why I'm in a private server. Because it doesn't matter if you're a follower, you're probably gonna kill me either way. Because that's all people give a shit about. This is why I'm doing a solo Blox Roots grind. To where no help from anyone, because it's pointless. And also not being in a public session, which also helps a lot. But yeah, being in a public session would just, destroy me. No, I'd rather die from NPCs than actual players. Because you lose more bounty with our players. I don't really want to set the other guy off. Because he has spawned in, but I need to get away from him. I don't want to have two people on me killing me at once. Oh, he's almost dead. That's kind of crappy. There we go. I'm going to see you take this morning. Is that 7 minutes? Okay. So the other one takes 3, while that one takes 7. Okay. It's not that bad. And yeah, because it was only 500,000, so it's like a few levels. Okay, good. Okay, so the other one's level 240. He's going to take a lot longer to kill. But, you know, what can you do? Okay. I'm just going to head back and kill these guys because I don't really give a shit about what I do with the other ones. One thing that does really annoy me though, like, is why is it just like, you know, you're attacking enemies and then it's just like, the game just randomly pushes you forward or makes you go forward. Like, why? Why can't we just stand still, just swinging like normal like this? Look, I'm not even moving my controller, it's just swinging and it just goes forward. Like, do we have to do that? Is that really a necessary thing? Why can't we just have a normal attack movement? Just attack and just stand still. That's all I need. Is this? I don't want to keep going forward because it just makes it take longer to kill enemies. So what do you do? Alright. 3 more enemies that I need to kill. I leveled up before I actually leveled up. 1 more enemy. Nice. I mean, really, we can just go back and fight the other boss. Because he's level 220, so we could easily just go back to him. Because every 3 minutes he spawns. Just me, why is that guy like looking very fluorescent? It's just me. Why do they look like that? Why do they look like their outfits glitched out? They're like black and white stripes are just making it look like they're glitched out completely. But why are you not following? Follow. Follow like individual. Right, one more. One more, we should be at like 240. At least hopefully we get there anyway. Okay, I mean we are there, but like we're one level off. And it's just because that the prisoners only give me like one level. Or basically 2 levels if I'm actually good enough. Alright. I thought that would have been somewhat even, but no. That's all. I mean they're all at the right stats, right? Yep. I mean technically you do want to do what I'm doing, but really, you kind of want to get more stats into these two things before you do it into these, really. So in a way, I should be really putting more stats into the top two, just so I have more health and actually more, really just more health. Like, yeah, I do need the jumps, because I think I can jump a total of 5 times. Yeah, I think. Okay, so, 24 seconds. Okay, let's go kill the other guy first. Let's go kill this guy first. Because this guy's going to spawn in like a few seconds anyway. Let's go kill the other one. He's here. And just from me leveling up my stats too, I'm actually technically slightly stronger than him. I'm trying to keep my distance so I don't like, die completely from him. Damn. I actually got him, nice. Let's actually work on it a little bit. Oh. Hey. Oh, that works a lot easier. And a lot of full moon. I think that's for the trials that you do in. I think it's second season. I don't know if you can do trials in first season. I mean, I don't really give a shit about them, but let's level my stats up again. I mean, they're sort of already. I mean, they're the stats, but they're kind of about even. D-even. Even Steven. Okay. Why does my phone feel so dirty? It's like I need to proper clean. It's so crappy. I think it's just because I've been eating food, but then it's like, it's crap on it. And then wiping it down will eh, slightly clean it. Okay, so now we can already fight this big man, but I do need to fight him because I don't know. Because he's 240. So then, what is the actual next level to leave this island then? It's funny how like it's actually registering here anyway. It already did, but you know. But like, cause Swan Man is in there. Swan Man is that big purple person, or the person with the purple cape. So then, what level do I need to actually leave this island? Because I've actually forgot. I know it's some level, but I don't actually know. Can't remember. Man, I'm gonna give Swan Guy a go. Oh, he took like no damage. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, he does what the monkey man does. Ooh, let's not do that, sir. Oh no! Damn it. I mean, I probably shouldn't be fighting him. I mean, the game is telling me that I guess should be, but oh my god. I'll just try and do what I did with the other guy. I just gotta actually be out of his zone, which does that. Actually, I think I can do it. I've died once. Uh, activate shift lock. Ah! Okay, yep, so shift lock is on. Yeah, that's what you get, bitch. That's what you get. Nope. Oh ho! There we go. I just gotta sort of just keep circling him, because he will do some dumb shit. Just like that. I mean, that's what my thing does. I don't know why I did that for. Oh, wow. Get away from me. Remind you, I shouldn't really be using the smoke fruit, like, for the attacks, just because I've got no stats in the Blox fruit anyway. I'm not sure if I'll ever actually put them in there, maybe, I don't know. If I get a good fruit, then I guess, but... So I was hoping to get, like, white fruit, because it has, like, a thing, because I don't really need to put... I mean, I guess I can put, like, you know, the Blox fruit stats in it, but then, like, it's mainly a sword build anyway. Like, it's a melee build. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, you bastard! There we go. Damn. Hell of levels. 30 minutes. Yeah, I figured it was going to be 30 minutes. I mean, most of the big bosses that are like that take 30 minutes to respawn again. Just checking to see if there's anything else in these areas. Which is not. Okay, I mean, I'm hoping it's like a level 250 or level 260. Okay, let's level myself up one more time, at least for now. Okay, not bad. We are doing this. Not gonna lie, that looks like piss on camera. What the fuck? Um, yeah. Okay then. Not gonna lie, I should have done the quest line to get that guy's sword right there. Because this sword that guy has, you can actually get, and it's not entirely hard to do. I should have already had it by now, because it's like one of the. It's basically a starter thing that you do. I'll put the thing on. Shift. Yep. You can tell I'm in shift because every time I do anything. Okay. Yep. That's how it goes there. I'm still on shift. Can I get him stuck on that tree? Stuck on that tree, bro. No? I guess I can't. Hoping I can get him stuck on the tree and just deal damage that way, but he just bounces on the tree. Damn. I wish some spike things would actually be right in front of me instead of spawning, halfway across the map. And the worst thing about his sword, this guy has so much reach with that thing. While my swords don't have that much reach at all. This is another reason why Buddha fruit would also be good for this. Because Buddha, when you're really big, you have every bit of reach possible. So I could be like, wherever I could be somewhere. Like I could be probably like right against that wall and still be hitting him from a distance. That's the only reason people say Buddha is good for grinding. It's not just because Buddha's actually good. It is just because Buddha is really big and you have basically infinite reach. Well, not infinite, but you have like a certain amount of range that you can do with a sword. Buddha fruit technically is not good at all. It is the worst fruit in the game. It's only good for grinding or even like Buddha raids basically. Because the Buddha raids are like the most hardest things in the game to do. I think it is harder, but Buddha is like one of the hardest. So unless you either have Dragon Fruit or Buddha, or just hacks, I guess, you're really gonna be stuck with doing some dumb shit, I suppose. Okay, can I go to a new island now? Because I don't want to be here. Oh, I can. I mean, 250 exactly. I mean, sure. Where is that anyway? That Colosseum? Um, motor. Just trying to figure out if I wanted to, do anything. We're gonna sail the nine seas. We're gonna sail the nine seas. I wish, though, the field of view for this would be a lot more higher up, like it's supposed to be. Our characters are so short. Like, you have to be a really tall person to even do this, because, like, pirates, at least real pirates, they're, like, hella tall. They're, like, 6 foot tall or something like that. So it's like, they're actually above this, circle thing. I think we are going to the Colosseum. The Colosseum's not that hard, but it's, it's people that are invisible, basically. As far as I know, we only need about 450 levels is what we need, really. Alright then. Why are we standing in the tent? Okay then. What's my bounty at? 2,000. Yeah, most people bounty are at... See, I think the max bounty you can actually get in Blox is 50,000. I think. Like, when you're at max level bounty, like, I think it's like 2.5 mil. It's not max, but you can get way more than that, I think. But technically, I think, most people bounty, like, even when they're, like, high bounties, the best you're getting, I think, is literally 50,000. Alright, 250, alright, we're back at the normal number that we should be at. The night of the full moon peeks through the clouds. The full moon ended. Simple. I mean, you can tell the full moon is actually for something just because it's red. It's like a specific event. 250! Which I think are these ones over here. I think. Hopefully. Are these the 250 ones? Or is it the other ones? No, these. Okay, I need to level up because they're going to do damage to me. So far, the stream's actually quiet today. Maybe it's just because I took too long to actually do this stream. Yes, I am sorry for the people that were hoping they will see this stream every week. Since I've been busy with other games, I am very sorry. I shouldn't have been so late with this stream. All I can say though is this series ain't gonna be ending anytime soon. It might take me like a week or I guess 11 days, but I am sorry. That's like 2 weeks or so. Actually, 11 days is like two and a bit. Well, sort of around that time. Well, I can say I need to level up just a slight bit so I can actually not take damage from them. When is Valentine's Day? I think Valentine's Day is actually technically tomorrow. And mind you, if you haven't already seen through my YouTube videos, which I recommend go watching them, or at least go just look at them or something. Because I need the watch hours to be up on I need my watch hours to go up on YouTube. So just watching my videos, or at least to be honest, you don't even have to watch them. Just put them on in the background, or just leave them running on something like a TV or whatever it is, just so my watch hours can go up. Because I need 3,000 watch hours, but then like, because I need to become affiliated with YouTube as well as Twitch. Twitch, I'm basically there. I just need one thing. YouTube, I think I also need two things. I need 3,000 watch hours as well as 500 subs. So basically the same as Twitch. But Twitch is a little different. You need to have, I think, 3 live streams. But you also need to have 3 or more viewers on 3 different consecutive days. And have at least 500 followers, which 3 out of the 4 things I've done. I've got the followers. I've got the 3 different streams on 3 different days, and I've got the hours as far as I know, which I think is like, I think it's like 3 hours or something, or 4 hours, whatever it is. I've done about 50, just because I've streamed so much lately. Damn. I mean, we're high enough up now, so we should hopefully be able to not take damage from it. Yeah, my Twitch has actually been popping off lately. I mean, it's very hard to get into the algorithm just because I'm a small content creator on Twitch as well as YouTube, and actually it's mainly just Twitch and YouTube right now because TikTok's dead. And do I take damage from them? No, okay, good. I can actually farm them now. But yeah, YouTube and Twitch is mainly the main platforms I actually do my content on now. Because TikTok is kind of just died off. It's mainly just because of the ban away from the kids and everything that were on TikTok, but either way, it's died off way before that even happened. At least for me, entirely. Like I still got followers. Mind you, like every couple of days they drop down. Like I was at 3,100 followers at one point. Now I'm down to like 2,300. Actually, no, I think it's like 2,400 or something. But every few days it just slowly drops. It could either be getting accounts, the accounts could be just getting banned or deleted by TikTok, or it's just people just can't bother to watch me because I don't post enough on TikTok anymore. I kind of stopped posting on TikTok just because of the streams were kind of just popping off when I first started, but now they just died. Let's see, has spawned in the game. You have 15 minutes to defeat him. That's that guy in the middle of I think it's Middletown. I think. Carbon's streaming again, eh? But he's playing the same game. Goddamn, dude's already better than me. Goddamn. No, Carbon's actually better than me on That new game. I've been playing it, but god damn, it's so grindy. I hate when games that just get really grindy. It's not bad, but like, holy. It's not bad, but god damn. Oh, there we go. Okay then, try to level myself up a bit. Hello bro, welcome in. Okay, I thought I messed up something, I did. What? Oh, I have to do translating. Give me a second. I need to translate that messaging. Because I don't know what this... give me a second. How the hell do you translate messaging? Can I not do that? Is there no translate button? Bray, I don't know what you're saying, to be honest. I need a translate. Where's the translate button on this? I don't know what you're saying. Why does YouTube not have a translate thing? Or am I just stupid? I thought YouTube had a translator. I mean, I don't know what you're saying, bro, because I can't translate the language that you're speaking. Why does YouTube not have a translate? I don't know what you're saying. I'm not trying to be rude, but I generally don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Me, I don't know what you're saying. I need to figure out how to translate. Or I need to figure out how YouTube translates. Love chat. Uh, where is... What is YouTube? I do not know. I can't translate your messaging, so I don't know what you're saying, bro. I'm sorry, I just don't know what you're saying. YouTube doesn't have a translate button. Like, why? Was it here? Um, um, I don't know how to translate messaging on YouTube, bro. YouTube doesn't have like a feature to where I can just press on the word and translate it like TikTok can. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how what you're saying. Yeah, it would help me if YouTube had a system, but they do not. And I can't even copy and messages either. Camera active. Um, Yeah, I can't translate messaging, so I generally do not know what you're saying. I don't know. But no, why does YouTube not have a translate thing though? You would expect that to be a. Again, I don't know what you're saying. YouTube doesn't have a translator. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not trying to be rude, but I generally do not know what you're saying, bro. The only thing I'm getting out of that word is Blox fruit, I think is what you're saying, but I don't know. I can't translate your wording, so I generally don't know what you're actually saying. I thought there's got to be something to turn on for live translating, but I don't know. You got the language thing, but then like, oh no, it's just that. No, that doesn't help me. Is there not? Okay, that's something different. You have live chat, but the live chat, there's no actual translate thing for that. I just hold for review. So how do you translate the chat then? Okay, well there's no actual translate thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I genuinely don't know what you're saying. I think the first word you said was hi, but the rest I have no idea. It would be good if YouTube had a translator so I can actually understand what you're actually saying, so that I can help you, but they don't have one like TikTok did. Or they don't have a translate thing like TikTok has. With the live chat, you can literally just hold on the word and it will translate it directly, but for some reason, YouTube doesn't have that feature. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, bro. I don't speak the language that you're speaking. I mean, the only thing I can think you're saying is if you're asking if I'm new to the game or something. And the answer for that question is I am not new to the game. I'm just starting on a new account to see how hard it really is to do free to play. I mean, I don't know if that's the question you're really asking me, but yeah, this is not my first time playing. It's just me on my, I guess, alt account, you could say, or an account that I use for other things. Actually, no. The only thing this account's actually used for is so I can get into my private servers. Because I'm always on this account on my phone. So then my main account on the PlayStation, which is the Boss Dog account, I basically join my main account with this account on the phone, and I can get into all my private servers. But yeah, I've been playing this game for years. My main account's max level. I got max level like maybe a month or two ago or something. But yeah, my main account's got a lot more pay to win, like Perm Dragon, Perm Kasune, Perm Buddha. I think I've also got Perm Gravity, I think, as well. And I've also got Perm Tiger, I think. Or Werewolf, or whatever that new fruit is. Mind you, I can. I can definitely say it's really not a good fruit. Like, it looks cool, but it ain't good. It is the worst fruit. Like, for it costing so much Robux, which is like, I think it's 4,000 Robux or whatever it is, it just ain't good. Not even good for PvP, surprisingly. And I think that's what the fruit was made for, but yeah. And if you're also asking the question why I'm not using actual Blox fruits, it's because I kind of feel like there's no point. And it's mainly just because I don't. I could just roll another fruit if I wanted to, but yeah, I kind of just feel like not using a fruit run at all completely. Like, I am using a fruit, but this is just so I don't, take damage from enemies. What's the next? What's the next ones to fight? Ooh, 275. Okay. I'm just glad that the last stream I did, or I think it was the first, or I think it was the second stream actually. Might have been the first one actually. One of the two. Someone actually told me about use like the block fruits I got. Because at first I thought smoke was like shit, which it is. It is a really crappy fruit. But I'm actually only using the fruit just for the shield that I get. As long as I'm like 1 or 2 levels higher than the actual enemy's levels. Like, these enemies are level 250. And because I'm level 260, which I'm like level, 16 levels higher than what they are, I don't take damage. That's why I can just stand here and just, not losing any health. It is very annoying with that sound that is constantly hitting me with it. But I am sorry for anyone who is in my chat that speaks a different language, but I can't translate the words that you're saying, so I can't really help with what you're actually saying to me. Again, YouTube needs to add a translate feature for live streamers because I generally, if I spoke a different language or the language they were speaking, it would help me, but I do not. I might have to see if I can actually report that for YouTube and see if they can add something like that. Unless there is a feature that I just don't know somewhere in my settings that I can turn on, but I haven't seen it yet. Like, you would expect it to be under the live chats area. The live chat thing is only for protection. Like, if someone says something bad or something like that, you don't want it to be reviewed to the whole chat unless it's, fine or something. That's the only thing I really have the option to do. Nice. Okay, to be honest, I might get to level 300, and then I'll end the stream here. I'll leave it for today, once I get to 300. Actually, can I? No, no, that's level 275. Yep, I'll get to level 300, and then I'll end it there for the day, which means I've leveled up 200. Yeah, 200 levels. If that's accurate. No, no, that would only be. No, that should technically only be. No, that would only be 100 levels. Because I was already at level 200 when I started. Yeah, so it would only be 100 levels I've gone up, which is fine. 100 levels a day is actually pretty good. And it's just because I've got the XP boost. Now, mind you, I could just constantly do this for like 2 or 3 hours, but Blox Fruits ain't fun enough to play it for fucking 3 hours straight, let alone 2 hours. Because I don't even know how I did it with 3 hours when I first did this thing, but I can say Blox Fruits is not good enough to play for 3 hours or even 4 hours. The only reason I kept streaming for 3 hours when I first did it was because actually people were in the stream and actually helped me out a bit. Even though I already sort of knew what I was doing and what type of run I was going to do. But I streamed for so much longer just because people were actually in the stream. But I'm probably only going to do like, probably just hour-long streams for Blox Fruits because it's not worth playing any longer than that. It'll probably like an hour and 30, hour and 40. Because it really ain't worth playing any longer than that. Yeah, most people love playing this freaking 5 hours straight, but like, nah, it shouldn't be done. It's not healthy. It just ain't healthy. That guy just do a symbol that I thought he just did. Or was he trying to uppercut me? Okay. I swear this NPC did like some upper thing with his hand. Not sure if that's legal, but still good. Okay. I don't understand why they're like, standing in the worst spots. Like, they stand in front of me, bro. Like, fuck, yeah. Okay. It's definitely going to take a bit to get the 300, but I mean, I did say we're going to get there, so we might as well. This is also a bit of a grind place as well, though, just because. Actually, I'm going to try and put them all together. Actually, I'm going to see if I can put them all together. Because each enemy here is 5. I think they have a distance though, like a distance meter. If they get too far out of their actual zone, yeah, like one of them's already out of their zone. It's like they don't want to actually be gone too far. Gammon. Gammon. I just want them all together. Yep, one's already fucking teleported just because he's out of his zone or where he should be. Which is fine, but you know. Okay, I'm not really sure which one. Could be this one. Oh, I don't think it really matters to be honest. Okay, level up a bit more. Oh, perfect. Okay. Gonna take a bit to get to 300, but I think technically, I think it's either 380, or no, I think it's 280, or 290 is when I go to a different island. I think my next island's actually up there, up on that box up there, I think. I think it actually might be level 500 though, so probably not there yet then. Probably close, but not there yet, I don't think. I'm not saying it isn't though, but it could be. Not gonna lie, if I was on a PC though, I would probably be streaming on Twitch and YouTube with this Blox series to see which one gets more views. I mean, it probably would be Twitch in a way, I reckon. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, you see a lot of YouTubers actually streaming on YouTube and Twitch though, like with the Roblox category. But I mean, mind you, my content is mainly, I used to YouTube side, but it's mainly just Roblox content. I'm not gonna say I'm a full Roblox YouTuber entirely. There is more content on Roblox, but like I do other games as well. I just don't really stream them entirely. I mean, when I feel like I don't do, but most of the time I do not. I should probably start doing that actually. Stream different types of game and see which one gets the most views or something. Because just the way the Roblox is, it's kind of not good. Like the drama, yeah, it's kind of bad, but all I can say for a content creator like me, it's actually one of the best updates ever. That's because I don't get to see annoying messages from kids. And I am in a private server, I don't get to see messages that I don't want to see. I get to see messages from people in my actual range. So it makes my life easier. I guess we can go to the other enemies. I mean, no, I'm actually. Oh, these ones are invisible. I just gotta get near them for them to appear. Yeah. I'm like one level higher than you, bro. Do I actually have to be level 5 levels higher than him? I probably do. Or I just to be one extra higher. I don't think they all just spawn in to begin with. Why do you have to be invisible? There we go. Damn it. I don't understand why I'm taking damage from. Like, the meter said. I mean, it might have to be level 2. It probably just has to be like higher, just a little higher up. Damn. Alright, 4 more. Actually, over this way. Good. Alright, 3 more. I think there's some more on somewhere around here. Ooh! I mean, I heard him spawn in, but didn't see which way he was actually at. Alright, 1 more. So once I do level up from this, I guess we'll see if I'm actually gonna be strong enough to where I don't take damage from them. I'm not hoping, but that's 4 levels higher than what the required level is. So hopefully that's high enough to where I don't take damage. The only thing I can do is just test it. Okay, good, nice. I just gotta be higher than 275 then basically. Yeah, I'm only 4 levels higher than them. Because their required level is 275. I'm at 279. So not bad. I noticed I'm ending stream also early too. Instead of going for like 2 or 3 hours. Mainly because the game is boring, but also because I'm getting hungry. I haven't even eaten breakfast, bro. 1:30, bro. Haven't even had breakfast, haven't had lunch. I mean, most of the time people, eat before they go streaming, but I'm kind of the opposite. I eat after I'm done streaming. And I don't want to become sick from not eating. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, we'll get to level 300 first, and then we'll end it. I mean, 300 is going to be a little difficult to get through. Just mainly because it's going to be a bit of grind. Hopefully I can get to level 300 in 28 minutes. Because then it'll be like 10 hours exactly or something. Hopefully quicker than that though. I'm sort of basing that off and see how we can get there if we can. I mean, these people are giving me 1.3 million XP, so hopefully we can do it. Oh, no, we can only need to do one. Actually, at this rate, I think we can get to level 300. We should be able to get to level 300 on this island. I think level 290 is the place when you leave this island. But we're already at like 280 and it's not telling us to leave, so I think it's level 290. I'm probably just going to go to level 300 on this island and then we'll go to a different one. Just because why not? But mind you, it's only going to be like 10 extra levels that I'll have to gain. Which is not that bad. There should be a monster somewhere around here. Oh. I mean, there he is. Hard to find, you just probably just gotta look around until they spawn. Until they spawn in. Oh, he teleported back. He got taken away. He got teleported too far from his actual spawn zone. Oh, 4 more to go. There's one there. And there's one way up here. Oh, 2 more to go. I mean, there's 2 more isn't going to get me to level 300. It's going to take like an extra, probably like another 2 piles of 8, I reckon. So basically, there's 2 more like quest lines after this one, I reckon, to get to level 300. Mind you, I could just always travel to the next island and then get the 300, but then, you know. I'm not saying I can't do that. I mean, I can do that actually if I really want. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're going to be here for a bit longer anyway, so I guess we might as well keep going. It's a little annoying fighting these guys because they're, you know, fucking invisible cunts that you just have to randomly find in the wilderness. Right then, 4 more to go. There should be one right there. Why does the camera keep zooming in, bro? Like, kind of annoying. Why I zoomed at the fucking thing. Okay, 2 more. That's all you up here somewhere. So close. Okay, so I'm guessing 300 is the level I have to leave. I mean, we're not at 2 hours, so I mean, technically we have 19 minutes. At least what I'm going off by this time down here. This time right here. Mind you, we don't have to do it in that time, but either in that time or way before that time ends. I guess it's, so it might also be like 300 or something that I have to leave this island. Hey, I like the distance with these people just aren't far. It's why it makes it so much slower because they have a distance marker. One of them got shot to one of the distances. One of them got shot back to their marker, so it despawned. Just maybe have to kill an extra one again. And one more. Maybe one or two more times, I think. Hopefully it's just this one time, but we'll see. And because it just died, it takes a minute for him to respawn. One more beat. Hopefully this gets me to 300. I'm getting a headache just by the constant sound of him getting hit. Looks like we're going to do one more run. It's only 900,000. So do I just do... I might as well just do this one. It is one less enemy and they are closer. Let's go and do this one. At least these ones aren't invisible. And this hopefully should get me to the 300. And so it's mainly just because I can actually see where they are. So I can make a route of how I want to do it. Okay. And because we are getting to the end of the stream, make sure you do subscribe if you do see this stream. All subscriptions are appreciated. There we go. And level 300 is the next island. So what I will do actually, where is that next island anyway? Okay, so it's not Upper Sky Island, which I thought it was. Actually no, Upper Sky Island's level 500 anyway, so we're not going to go to that island, at least not now. We will level ourselves up by putting 10 points. And we're going to drop this down to 5 points. Do 5 points again. Then we'll drop this down to like 2. And we'll just drop it down to 1. So basically, they're lining up with my actual level. So, yep. So literally stats the same exact number as my level. Alright, so for now, we will leave it here. So I will catch it all in the next stream. Hopefully it's not going to be as long as this one was. Like, the days of how long I took to actually do it. But I will catch you all in the next one. So make sure you just like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.